Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Growing Guitar. We have Wish Wednesday. So we have you, Blitz 360. You wished for little TJ's Scared to Be Lonely. So thank you, Blitz 360, for adding this to Growing Guitar. Nice song here. Many thinks this one is the best song from the newest album here from Little TJ. So yeah, let's dive into this one. We need to set our capo here on the 4th fret to have the easiest chords, but also when it comes to the picking to be the best way they're most playable. So capo on 4th, and we'll look at the chords first, okay? So we have a chord progression that goes through the entire song, and that is A minor 7, G, F, and G. All right, so 3 different chords. Let's take a look at the chords, starting with the A minor 7. That is open A, second D, open G, first B, and open E. We have the G, so that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, open B this time. Sometimes we go with 3rd B, it's open this time, and finally 3rd E. And the last chord is the F. So that's a bar chord. You place the bar on the 1st fret here over all strings, and then you need to add 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. There you have your F. So A minor 7, G, and F, 3 different chords. And the chord progression, like I said, is A minor 7, G, F, and then back on G again as the last chord. And it goes like that, round and round. Now, let's take a look at the main part here of the song. It's a picking pattern song here, mostly. But we'll end up this tutorial with a strumming pattern as well, so you can go either way. But yeah, the main thing is picking. So let's take it chord by chord. Starting with A minor 7. All right, so it goes like this. Alright, so you hold the chord as it is, and then you're gonna play open A, 2nd D, open G, 1st B. So just down pretty much, and then open G, 2nd D, then back to open G, and 1st B. So there you have the first A minor 7. We'll go to G next. Here, it's just enough to start with this position, okay? 3rd fret on the E string, the bass. It sounds like this. You hold that with your ring finger. That's what I suggest, okay? Because you need your index finger down here. So a little bit stretchy, but anyway. So you're gonna play 3rd fret on E string, then open D, open G. Then you add the 1st fret on the B string, and then you pull off like that, okay? I don't play 2 times there with my picking hand, my right hand. So I just play once on the 1st note, and then I pull off. So I just play once here, and then I use my fretboard hand to snap it to get the open B there. So 1st B, open B, then back to open G, open D, and then you end with 1st B. So that was the G. Just a quick repetition there to get everything right. 3rd E, open D, open G, 1st B, pull off to open B, open G, open D, and 1st B. Okay. We are at the F now, and F is the hardest picking here in the song. Now, for just playing the picking pattern here, it's enough to hold this grip to start with. And I suggest you hold the index finger on the 1st fret E string and your ring finger on the 3rd fret A string. So like this, all right? So it goes like this. Okay, so that is first fret E string, third A, open G, and then you need to add the little pinky there on the third fret E string, top notes, then open G, then third A, and then you go down to reach out for the first fret B string there. And I suggest that you do that with your index finger. You're holding that on the E string, you release that and go down to this position and get the first fret B string. Okay, why? You'll understand that soon. But anyway, once you play that note, there's a short pause there. So all the other chords, they pretty much are fluent and they go right after each other like this. But this is the note there where you have a pause afterwards, okay? So then comes the next chord. And the next chord will be G. Now, once you put that first fret B string with your index finger from the F, you are now in a good setup for the next chord, which is the G there again. It's played in almost the same way as the first G we learned. So you have that position now, and you go up with your ring finger again to get the starting position for G. All right, so that is why we used these fingers for F. You go down like this and you switch up to this position. Okay, so now we have the final G here for the first round. It goes like this. So everything is the same except from the last note there. So we just repeat that quickly. Third E, open D, open G, first B, pull off to get to open B, open G, open D. So far everything is the same as the first G. Now the last note is the open G. Okay, so we had the last note first B in the first G chord. Now the last note is the open G in this one. So A minor 7, G, F, and G. We looked at that so far. That's the first round. Okay, so this picking pattern here, this melody is about 2 rounds because they will differ a little bit from each other. That was the first round. The second round, it starts in the same way when it comes to the first 2 chords. So A minor 7 and the first G is the same as in the first round. So all right. Now we'll go to the F, and it's exactly the same as the first one. Nothing difference there, except from the last part there. Remember, we had the first fret B string plus a pause. This pause now is taken away and replaced with an extra note. So the extra note will be the open B. Okay? So instead of having a pause in the end there, we now have an open B there. So it will be like this. And we use the same technique as we used for the G when it comes to the pull-off technique. So you play the extra, the first fret B string, and then you just snap off to get the extra open B there. So quick repetition for F, first E, third A, open G, third E, back to open G, third A, then first B string. So far everything is the same. Now you add the extra open B note there instead of the pause. Okay, so that's the F, and now the final chord, the G. You go up to this position, same starting point there, and play. That is almost the same as all the other Gs. You're gonna play third E, open D, open G, first B, open G, open D, then open G and first B. And that is how the G on the second round ends. and actually that is how the melody ends there. So it's about 2 rounds of A minor 7, G, F, and G. And yeah, that's the full melody. I'm gonna take you through these 2 rounds now. I'm gonna take down the tempo a bit so you really hear the differences and hear what we have learned so far. Let's go. That's it. And a round of somewhat of a standard tempo goes like this. Yeah, very addicting to play. Nice melody there. That's pretty much the main part of the song, and you can stay with this through the entire song. And it's actually played through the entire song. Sometimes it's very out there, sometimes in the background, but this is the melody, all right? And we can also switch it up with a strumming pattern, okay? So we'll go back to the first chord here, the A minor 7, and look at the strumming. One round will be down, up, clap, up, down, up. So it's a pretty long one. So down, up, then clap, up, down, up. So imagine the clap being a down, then you will have down, up 4 times. So down, up, 2, and now it comes the clap, up, down, up. So that's just an easier way of thinking, if that helps when it comes to remember where you are in the strumming here. So down, up, clap, up, down, up, clap, up, down, up. Right, so you'll play 1 strumming round per chord. And here you don't have to think about 2 rounds or anything like that. It's just the same A minor 7, G, F, and G from the beginning till the very end. And a couple of rounds of it with strumming sounds like this. Yeah, and some notes picked in here and there in the strumming. It could sound something like that. Alright guys, so that pretty much covers Scared to Be Lonely, Lil TJ. Thank you Blitz360 for wish here on this channel. Continue with that and feel free to leave comments and subscribe to this channel, why not? So thank you for watching guys, and until next time, play tuned.